Hello, folks. So I hope you understood the various market structures so far. What is a bullish market? What is a sideways market? What is a bearish market? Let's talk about the internal structure. Let me talk about internal structure to you guys. Internal structure. So let's understand what is an internal structure is. Let's assume this is a bullish market. Market going up, breaking the previous high, going up, protecting the previous low, again breaking the previous high, and again coming back. Okay, so if it is a bullish market, okay, let me stop it here. If it is a bullish market, what are the conditions which need to be satisfied? Condition number one, the market is going to protect the previous low, right? So this is the previous low for us, and market is going to break the this high where the liquidity is. So let me change the color. So market is going to break this liquidity. So here comes the confusion. Let me change the color for this. What happens? Let's assume a scenario. Market did this, it's tried to went up and broken it down. This is one point which is very, very important. Here many traders who have incorrect knowledge, who are following those people who themselves either do not know, they are just trying to make money from the YouTube, and something they have to post. They had those YouTubers followed some other YouTubers and just copy pasted the content, never gone through the real market scenarios, have no prior knowledge, right? No proper knowledge is the best term. And you also follow them, and here you think, don't you think this is a downtrend because market is fitting in your condition of downtrend? What is the condition of a downtrend? What is a downtrend? So downtrend is a condition where the market is making, market is breaking the lows. Market is breaking the lows and protecting the highs, right? Highs are being protected and market is breaking the lows. And here they will tell this is a downtrend. Market is going to go down. And you had noticed several times market booms up. Question. Here is a question. Why market went up from here? Very important question. If it was a downtrend, why market went up here? So this is a concept of internal structure, and very carefully you have to understand the concept of legs. Concept of legs. So let's say this is one leg. Similarly, this is one leg. Okay, in uptrend, I consider this as a leg which break this high. Okay, so let's focus on this leg. So this is the leg, right, which broken this swing high. So for me in the uptrend, this leg will be important. And if this leg will important this leg is important to me, right? So in order to continuously be in uptrend, market will protect this law until this law is not broken. I don't care about the internal structure. I only care about the recent leg which broken the structure to the upside. So this is the recent leg which broken the structure to the upside until market didn't close below the recent leg which just broken the structure. It's still in the same trend. Had I made you confused? Let's understand once again. For me, let me delete, or not delete, let me just go above this and make you understand. In order to be in the uptrend, what I notice all the time is the legs, the concept of legs. So this is one leg. This leg had broken this swing high. I'm talking about uptrend as of now. Since it's broken, right, this swing means here was the seller's liquidity or stop losses, right, who tried to sell it, and boom, they are out. So the leg, right, which broken the swing plus hunt down the liquidity is an important leg for us. I only care about this leg. I only care about this leg. Let me highlight it with a highlighter. When I see, I always look for a recent leg. I don't see anything else in the chart in case of trend reversal to determine. Now, in order to, be in an uptrend, what are the conditions? If it is an uptrend, few things might be happening. What are those few things? This swing low will be protected because I always focus on the recent leg. This recent leg broken this swing high. Okay, this recent leg broken this swing high. Okay, so since it's broken this swing high, I always focus on this leg. In order to be in uptrend, I always define my rules on this leg. So this is an uptrend if and only if the market will take a pullback but never ever break this leg. Simple. In order to be in uptrend, market might take a pullback, but it's never going to, break below this, close below this. Now, in order to be in uptrend, right? This is again a pullback. When the pullback is completed, how I understand it's a pull. I will see some sort of retracement, right? Here. I will talk about retracement. But it's clearly, visible. It's a pullback, right? Up to where it will go, let's say we do not know. But let's say pullback is started for sure. So since it's an uptrend, I always, look for a condition where it's break the previous swing high, like this. Then I will say that this is an uptrend. Why? Because it's protecting, right? This pullback protecting this swing and made one more swing here, right? Let's focus on this leg now. Made one more swing, and again, like, it's protecting the low, previous low, and breaking the recent high, right? It's an uptrend. Now, again, in order to be an uptrend, what is the rule satisfied? It might take a pullback, but it will never go below this. And in order to be an uptrend, it will protect this swing and break this high. So let's assume it's broken this high again. Boom. So it's an uptrend, right? In order to be an uptrend, let's say pullback started. Something like this. Till here market reached, pullback started. So in order to be an uptrend, what are the conditions? I always focus on the last leg. This last leg. I always focus on this last leg. Let me use the highlighter. This last leg. I always focus on this last leg. So in order to be an uptrend, this leg should be protected. Why? Because this is a recent swing low which just broken the structure, right? Or the swing high. And in order to be an uptrend, right, market will protect this and break this. And let's assume a scenario, something different happened this time. What happened? What happened is market taken a pullback and again broken to the downside. What I see, all of them as one leg. I'm in uptrend until I'm above this, because this is the last leg which broken the swing high. So until the market is not closing below this, I don't care if it is making lower lows also, because it's still in the pullback. I see them as a one leg, and again it can go up like this, right? So keep in mind, right? So might be a scenario you will see like this, and you will feel this is a starting of a downtrend, but no, it could not be a downtrend. Might be it could again break below this, then a downtrend start. But I always focus on the last leg which broken the previous swing, and until the market is above this trading, I don't care it's internally making lower lows, still it is an uptrend. So this is called an internal structure, which is inside the last leg, which is breaking the high in uptrend I'm talking about. Vice versa will be valid for a downtrend. Okay. So here the most of the people do mistakes. They think it's a beginning of a downtrend, and what they do in the pullback, they try to short it, but actually it goes up. Why? Because this is not a downtrend. I can redraw it like this, and again like this, and it will be like this, because it's protecting my previous swing and breaking the recent high. And inside, below, above this protect, the swing, and below the swing high, whatever it makes is an internal structure. Is an internal structure. Lot of clarity needed, guys. Lot of clarity needed to be confident it's not a downtrend. Lot of clarity needed here. Here, lot of the time your I will say incomplete knowledge will tell you it's a beginning of a downtrend, head and shoulder. Especially in bank nifty, you will see multiple times some head and shoulder is made and it goes up, right? Even I teach to my live webinars to my internal community members, like head and shoulder fails a lot in bank nifty. Why it fails? Because I know it's in such head and shoulders this criteria is met. It look like a head and shoulder, left shoulder, head and right shoulder, but still it is an uptrend. Why? Because I see the last leg which broken the recent high, and market is protecting the swing. Until it's being protected, it's an uptrend. I don't care about the internal structures. So let's come down, and here let's come again. So here, why I told it can go up like this? Why? Because this is the last leg which broken the swing, and for me the market is in uptrend until it's not closing, not wicks, not spike, closing. I need a candle which close below this, then I can understand it's a market is now in a downtrend. But until it's this swing is being protected by the buyer who just broken this high. See the power of this buyer. If the market has to go up, this buyer will definitely, that who broken this is going to protect its position, right? So if whatever is coming inside, until you have to see the big picture, which I always see. I always look at, my eyes are here, not here. I always see, oh, this is the leg which broken the structure. I don't care, these are the internal structure. Let them be lower lows. Let them make M pattern, head and shoulder. This is not valid until this leg is here. But let's assume a scenario. It went like this, and again I always focus on the last leg which broken. Always repeat this with me. The last leg which broken the high. So this is the last leg which broken the high. So what I do, I mark this, what I do, for me, the last leg which broken the high, that leg's high and that leg's low is important for me always, right? That leg's high and that leg's low is important for me. The last leg which broken the previous high, that leg's high and low is important for me. If it is in uptrend, it is not going to close below this, and it's going to break above this. And in between, if it do anything, if it does anything, it's an internal structure, and I should not take my decision on this until I am watching this. My eyes are, I hope I'm able to deliver what I'm trying here. I don't care about this mess. I always have my eyes on this. Okay. So until I'm above this, I'm in uptrend. But let's say a scenario in between, any internal, any zigzag internal structure market made, or any complex structure it made, it could, and it broken here. So for me now, it's the end of an uptrend because it's broken and closed, let's say. So this whole move, this whole move, for me, I see as a one leg. Like this is a complete one leg which broken this leg. For me, I hope you can imagine, I can see this whole structure like this. Like this, you see on the same level, like this. I see this everything, all this messy complex structure like a one leg which closed below this. Now this is a change of trend. Now I can assume the market should take a pullback and Means what I assume, market can take a pullback because now it just closed, so it's could be a beginning of a downtrend and it can go down. Like this is what I assume from here. Okay, but I do not assume anything until we are not closing below this. Never. My assumptions are always clear. Until I am trading above this, I always, though I will not take a trade here, but even my bias will be bullish, not be going to bearish until I am not closing below this. It's completely bullish bias because it could be a uptrend followed by a confusion. Then again, since we are still in the uptrend, it's not a downtrend. Can we practice the same example for one downtrend? Let's see. Let's assume this is a downtrend. Market is going up and going down. For me, what matters here is this swing, this swing low, means this swing high. And since it's breaking this, right, you see this is broken. This is broken. So it's breaking the structure or the swing to the downside since we are in downtrend. So what I assume is whenever the market will take some pullback, it should never ever go below this. And this is the last leg. I see last leg always. This is the last leg, this one, which broken the swing to the downside. So for me, this leg's high is important. Okay, this picture you can draw in a diagram, and I do not need to draw because of practice. I can imagine it's being done. And this swing low is important for me, the last leg which breaks the structure to the downside or the swing to the downside. That leg high and low is important. If the market is in downtrend, it's never going to close above this and always going to break this. Makes sense, right? But if market, let's say, close above this, then I can say the downtrend is over. Let's assume a scenario here. What happened? Market came down, went up, came down, went up. Here many people will assume this is an uptrend. What they will tell, this is making higher highs, this is making W pattern, and many of you will see W ascending triangle, and you will go for such ascending triangle breakout use cases. Let's assume this kind of pattern you might see most of the time. Guys, I'm trading from a long time, and I do not show off like other people because I myself don't need a promotion to make money because I'm really making a lot from my trading. I'm doing this here just in order to, there are many people, right, who cannot afford lakhs rupees, course. For them, I'm doing, that's it. Okay. So that's the reason, right? I do not promote the things, but those who listen me are always converted to my community member in future, in even in clients. Why? Because they understand the quality which I'm delivering just in this much would be a lot in the premium. So that's why what I'm telling you will see, because I have trading from a long time and seeing all those use cases and trying to make it as simple as I can for you. Here you draw the trend line, and what you have noticed, right, it goes up, you buy on the breakout of this ascending triangle, and boom, it comes down. Right? Happened or not? Be honest. Happened, right? Multiple time it happens. Why? Because guys, this is not an uptrend. It is not going to be an uptrend until it's not closing above this. Anything beyond this is not an uptrend for me. It's still in downtrend because we are breaking the leg. This leg, you hope you since we are from India, right? So we all know Arjuna in Mahabharata. Arjuna always, look for look inside the eyes of the bird when he targets, right, with his bow. So you should always be looking like a Arjuna, like on this, not on these things, right? So whatever it makes inside doesn't matter. What matters is until it's not closing. Let's say if it closes above this like this, then I will say yes, this is a complete one leg and this is a beginning of an uptrend. Until it's not closes, it's not an uptrend for me. Even it's spiked up is not an uptrend for me. I need a closing. Why closing is needed? If it is an uptrend, it should not spike. Means it's like it the this wig, this leg is a word I'm going to use called shy. Especially girls are shy in nature, right? Women are shy in nature. Some are bold, no doubt, but most women, right, are shy in nature. So if you have to go up, why you are so much in shy? Why you are shy so much? If you really have to go up, you should even close, right? Why you are showing your face and again coming down, Mr. Candle, right? So that's why spike is not important for me. What important, if you really have to go up like this till the moon, I should not think there should be any problem to show closing to me. That's why closing is important for me. So I hope I made some sense to all of you. I don't care about this internal structure. For me, if it's going up, let it go. Let it go. Again, it's coming down like this and breaks the structure. Then I will say, okay, this is a leg which broke on the structure and continuing the downtrend. Inside this leg, whatever is made is just an internal structure for me until we are inside this. So I hope it given you clarity of leg. Now in the next video where I would be concluding, sum up, that will be a sum up video. I will be concluding the things. We'll take to the live charts and we'll understand. We'll try to draw it on 15-minute chart and understand these all concepts together, because now it's time to merge it up in one shot and we will able to proceed further. So thank you so much guys for listening these videos. If you are liking the content, please don't hesitate to provide your reviews to the course, and also to me. I love to talk to the people who enroll to the course. There are many good students like you, many great people in the course. Those are not a good trader in the beginning, but they keep in touch with me. They talk, they share their problems, right? You do not need to be in front of me to share your problems, and I do not need to be in front of you to solve this. If you really, like God is not in front of us, right? But he solves our problem. Similarly, human are the part of God, right? If any problem comes to me, I also have few people to whom I discuss and I fix it up. Similarly, God had given power to some people who have knowledge, and it's their duty to use that knowledge to solve the problems of the people who are not able to. And I love to make you the problem solver in some time, and I would recommend, even the day you will gain the knowledge, right, you solve the people's problem who really need you at the time, right? So that's all about this session. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.